Hello seekers, welcome to Punneit Astrology, your one-stop astro channel. Thank you for coming back to my channel. Let's start the moon transit video. At the early morning of 21st of February, moon will make its move to the sign of Libra. Until the early morning of 23rd, moon will be in the sign of Venus, the sign of balance, the sign of equality and justice, the Libra zodiac sign. The issue with this moon, the mindset that it will create when it will be in Libra is that there will be a lot of enthusiasm, lot of hope, passion will be skyrocketing, creativity will be at par to any professional person, any established person. Knowledge will also be up to the mark. Sun and Jupiter will be fifth from this moon, and Jupiter will be aspecting this moon. Therefore, it's the blessing of Ma Saraswati. That means nothing can stop you. Saturn and Mercury will be fourth, forming Shash Yoga. And now you see the beauty that Saturn, the fourth lord, is in the fourth house, and the 10th lord moon is in the first house. First lord Venus happens to be in the third house. So it's quite a positive arrangement of planets. So if you see the overall arrangement, it's like gives a lot of hope. You know where the problem is? The problem lies in Rahu and Ketu. When everything is falling right on its place, if you start looking from the fifth house, if you start looking from the sign of Aquarius, and you start reaching the moon, you will find none of the houses have any main planets, major planets, except Rahu, 8th from the moon. And until you reach the moon, there is no planet. Moon do get aspected by Saturn and Jupiter, but Ketu being a Chaya Graha, there is no planet behind the moon, ahead of the moon, in front of the moon, 10th from the moon, in the house of the moon. That means this is a position where it's all only in the thoughts, and things will not convert into reality unless you overcome your fears, unless you unchain yourself, unless you remove the shackles, break the shackles, and maybe the old mentality which is holding you down needs to go away. Is this a transit of rebellion? Actually no, because rebellion do not happen in Libra. Libra actually will try to bring equality. Libra is a place where nobody wins and nobody loses. It's a place where everything is equal. Good and bad both exist in this zodiac sign. All tattvas of life, Rajogun, Tamogun, Sattvagun, all gets balanced in Libra. Then what will actually happen? All the enthusiasm that you will have, all the power and all the knowledge that you will have, because it goes in excess, it will be countered by fear. It will be countered by your own mind. Your own mind will create doubts. The primary doubt will be, do I have the resource? Okay, I am thinking, I have the knowledge, I have enthusiasm, I have the capacity, but do I have the resource? It's the same like you have the topic, you want to build, you can create a video, you have the creativity, you have the script, you are ready, but do you have the camera? Because without camera, without gadgets, without a laptop, without the bare minimum equipments needed, how can you upload a video? Do you have resources? That will be the question moon will face when it will be in the sign of Libra. And the problem will be to those people whose moon is afflicted. Because what will happen in that case is that Rahu in the 8th house can make you so happy about the money that you want to invest in future, that you will not think about the consequence of the investment, and Rahu will give you that illusionary profits, and you will invest on the basis of something that you assume. Any assumption on financial transaction or investment will be a nightmare for you in the coming future. So do not do that. That's point one. Second, Ketu in the second house will make you think a lot about the money, will make you think a lot about investment. So do not initiate a war of investment or inheritance in the family, especially between brothers and sisters. Now, when Rahu is 8th from the moon and moon is in Kendrum dosh, you will absolutely feel lonely. You will feel like, for whom should I do? What is the purpose of my work? Then think about the prarabdha karma. Because your 6th lord is in 5th house, education becomes the primary prarabdha for you, especially if you are Libra moon, Libra ascendant, or if your 6th lord is in Libra. Remember this. Even if you have Ketu in Libra, try to donate some money for the education of the poor people, for the poor students. Help the society as much as you can, and that will become your purpose, and that will drive away the fear. One of the best way to encounter this fear is capitalizing on the knowledge that you have and trusting your own knowledge, trusting the data, trusting the facts, and not believing in any false proposition of the future, false growths that you can expect to happen, but is dependent upon too many parameters that is out of your control. So unless things are really under your control, don't take the leap of faith. Rather, chant Saraswati mantra, Om Aim Saraswatyai Namah. Chanting Saraswati mantra, listening to Saraswati bhajan, meditation on Saraswati mantra will give you the knowledge to fight the darkness of Rahu in 8th, the deficiency of Ketu in 2nd, and overconfidence of Jupiter in 5th. When Ketu goes 2nd from the moon, I have actually made a very exclusive video on Patreon. So if you want to join my Patreon channel, where I upload some exclusive, different from general stuff, and a lot of stuff for learning Vedic astrology, some deep secrets, technical knowledge, you can join Patreon. The link is in the description box below. That's a subscription based model where I upload videos that are not uploaded on YouTube. Well, when moon will find Ketu 2nd from itself, mind feels deserted, mind feels unhappy. It's like food is on the table but you don't want to eat. Or you have consumed everything and still you are hungry. You don't know where the hunger is coming from. You don't know where to look, what to do. If you have some dental problem, try to correct the dental problem immediately on these days, and you will see that you will be able to capitalize on the positive energy, because correcting 2nd house means correcting your teeth. Overall, if you observe that because Libra and Aries Lord, Venus and Mars are there in the 3rd house, you need to take matter in your own hand, and you will have to have some out-of-the-box solution, and you will not need to overcome your own fear, especially the childhood fears, the fear of being ridiculed, the fear of failures, to actually do something significant, to actually do something good. I'm not saying that you can do wonders in a couple of days. This is just a moon transit. But you can actually define an ideology. You can actually confirm your action mentally, emotionally, because that is the first step. Because if you won't have the desire to go somewhere, you will never take a step physically. Everything starts from the mind and then cascades into reality. That is why we say moon creates reality, and in this case you need to create a positive one. So that was the moon transit analysis. I hope you like this video. If you like, please subscribe the channel, hit the bell icon so that you and me can stay connected. Follow me on Instagram and Telegram for reels and some interesting stuff. Also, you can join me on Patreon for Patreon exclusive member videos. For consultations, please drop me an email. The email ID is in the description box below. I appreciate your time. We'll meet in the next video. Till then, namaste.